I'm very excited to be here this morning. Our worship service has been a blessing to me already. And before I introduce Dustin to you this morning, I'd like to communicate a few things a few plans that we have for the work that's going to continue here at Broadway with Dan and Dustin over the next year and Lord willing, beyond that. But last year, the leadership team here at Broadway began praying earnestly and specifically for a young man that could come to join us at Broadway and work alongside Dan and take over once Dan began his retirement. And as always, God has provided that and beyond our means, beyond what we asked for. He's blessed this congregation with something that's very special, I think, and that is the ability to have a minister that's worked with us for 32 plus years and to have him continue on with us while we bring in a new younger minister that's going to take over. And in my experience with the Lord's church, usually the way preacher changes goes, it's out with the old and in with the new. But we're not going to do it that way. So we're excited that this congregation is going to have the benefit for the next year of two ministers working together to build the kingdom here in our congregation and in Paducah, and we're thankful for that. So with that being said, specifically, I guess, through at least August of next year, Dan's going to be working with us full-time, and he's going to be doing much of the same thing that he's been doing for these 32 years. But his focus is going to slowly move away from the pulpit side, and he's going to move towards teaching and mentoring and working on his global preacher training as well. So we're excited, and I think that's what he wanted to do as well. So we're fortunate enough to have Dustin come to us, and Dustin will be assuming the pulpit ministry gradually over this transition period, starting in December, and we're thankful for him. So with that, I'm going to introduce Dustin and his family a little bit. I hope I won't embarrass them too much, but I'm going to ask them to stand at some point. So Dustin, you go ahead and stand, and Amanda is his beautiful wife, and then they have 3 children. Their oldest is Danica, and then a young son over there on the far side, Wyatt, and the little daughter is Melanie. And y'all can sit. You don't have to. Dustin, you can come on up if you want, because you're close to being able to. Good. But Dustin and Amanda are both from California originally, and but they are coming to us from Lander, Wyoming. And Dustin is a graduate of Bear Valley Bible Institute, where, wouldn't you know it, he was a student of Dan's. And in fact, that's how we got the connection to Dustin, was through Dan's recommendation. He was one of the young men that Dan thought might be a person that could step into this job. So we're thankful that he's here with us, and he's been preaching for about 8 years now, so he's not a rookie. And if you were here when he came and tried out, you'll know he's an awfully good speaker. So I'm going to turn it over to him. And
thank you. Appreciate it. I do have to say I am extremely thrilled to be stepping into this position. When I came back a while ago, it was really not something that was really even on my mind. But you changed that. And sitting here singing that first Sunday I was here, I was thinking, wow, this is incredible. What an opportunity. But not only to be a part of this congregation, but to get to work with one of my most favorite men. And to work under my favorite teacher at Bear Valley is going to be exceptional. I am so looking forward to that. My very first class I had with Dan was the book of John, or the Gospel of John, and it is still my favorite because of what he and how he taught it. And you guys have been blessed to have such a marvelous teacher, and this congregation is stronger because of it, and it is a blessing.